give the call to the member for Fowler.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. It has been an exciting few weeks of celebrating youth achievements across my electorate of Fowler. Firstly, I want to personally congratulate Skylar Yip, a Year 4 student from Sacred Heart Catholic Primary School at Cabramatta, for being chosen as a finalist for the DMX Beyond Words writing competition. Over 3,800 students across Australia submitted their stories to the book company, and only 100 were shortlisted. Her story, The Mythical Tree, explores the journey of a magical tree that is cut down by humans to be turned into a book. However, the magic of the tree gets transferred into the book, and people start mysteriously disappearing as more and more trees grow out of thin air. I hope that Skylar's story will be published by DMX so that you can get hold of it and find out the ending. I welcome Skylar and her family, along with the Sacred Heart's principal, Mr. Parawa, and her teachers, Mrs. Phillip and Ms. Haddad, to a morning tea at my office to celebrate her success. I'm truly inspired by the amazing feats of young people in my community and what they can achieve. Speaking of which, I had the pleasure of hosting the inaugural Fowler Youth Advisory Committee, which brought together a group of young people from across the cities of Liverpool and Fairfield to hear about the challenges they think our young people from Southwest and Western Sydney are facing. They identified issues such as the cost of living crisis, financial literacy, mental health, employment and housing as some of the more immediate concerns to them, their peers and families. These young people come from different backgrounds and all walks of life, each bringing a unique perspective to the table. After all, diversity in the representation of views and perspective is critical to the success of any leadership team. It was an amazing conversation, and I thank them for giving me their valuable time and great insights. Not only will they advise me on certain issues that I can advocate for in Parliament, but they will also design a project aimed to further engage with other youth in the community. The FIAC will meet 4 times a year, and I can't wait to see what they will come up with for our next meeting. Thank you to the attendees, Melody Yalda, Stephanie Keener, Robin Broff, Mario Compart, Bashin Oshana, Kyoko Nagatsuka, Nikki Chan, Annabelle Tran, Kimberly Pham, Taylor Green, Bumi Kambali, David Lai, Alicia Pan, Leonie Lay, Alicia Polis, Athena Nguyen, Angela Chow and Jenny Farhan. My hope is that this committee grows and helps to develop Fowler's next generation of future leaders. In turn, this will inspire more young people to make a positive impact on their communities and their respective professions, whether it be in politics, media, STEM, health, or whatever their chosen passion might be. I also want to thank Cabramatta High School for presenting a beautiful Peace Day, and I was honoured to share the stage with the 2023 Sydney Peace Prize recipient Nazanin Boniadi, a renowned actress and an advocate for women's rights and someone who has tirelessly championed for peace in her homeland of Iran. That celebration couldn't come at a more poignant time to remind us of the importance peace plays in our community in Fowler. Now, on to this week, I was honoured to host a roundtable with the National Electrical and Communications Association to tackle the issue of unfair contract terms. The use of unfair contract terms is placing unnecessary pressure on an industry that is already facing unprecedented challenges, including escalating labour costs, skill shortages, supply chain issues and rising material costs. The construction industry makes up 22% of my Fowler electorate's business economy, with 96% of these organisations operating as either a sole trader or small business with less than 5 employees. While these SMEs and independent contractors do about 90% of the work across the construction sector as a whole, many of them feel that they don't have enough of a voice to stand up against bigger companies who they rely on for work. It is crucial to ensure that favourable and fair terms granted to head contractors also trickle down to subcontractors. After all, the last thing we should be doing is burning the workforce that is propping up a huge chunk of our construction industry during a jobs and skills shortage. Some of the recommendations to come out of the forum include redrawing government's procurement processes to ensure that principal contractors must not remove or include clauses that negatively impact their subcontractors. I hope that the government's National Construction Industry Forum prioritises this on its agenda and that the government immediately tackle this issue. Thank you, Deputy Speaker.
And I think the member